545 billion flood control scandal? Tara, pag-usapan natin. 55 million pesos ang binudget nila sa Bulacan para sa flood wall. According sa DPWH, completed na, done na ang project, tapos na. Pero pagbisita ng ating presidente, zero. Wala ni isang hollow block. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of ghost projects. And the scary part, they don't just hunt our books. They drown our future. Now, anong data natin dyan? Since 2022, 545 billion pesos ang binudget natin para sa flood control. That's half a trillion. Yet, every rainy season, bumabalik pa rin tayo sa swimming lesson natin sa EDSA. Out of 2,400 contractors, 15 contractors ang nakasecure ng over 100 billion pesos na mga projects. That's not actually a competition. That's actually a cartel. And here's the trick. 20 to 25% ng budget goes directly to the kickbacks. That's our SOP, Standard Operating Payola. That means if a project costs 100 million pesos, 30 to 40 million pesos lang ang napupunta sa semento, sa labor, and sa mga steel bars. The rest mapupunta sa SOP or sa campaign funds. Now, baka nagtataka ka, paano ba talaga gumagana itong negosyo na to? I'll give you some steps. Number 1, the Congress approves a billion budget para sa flood control. Number 2 is i-assign ng mga DPWH ang mga projects. Kadalasan, pare-pareho lang yung mga kontraktor. Number 3, politicians and middlemen demands 20 to 25% kickback upfront. This isn't extra. This is just the entrance fee sa paglaro nyo ng game na to. Number 4 naman, ang contractors are inflating the budget para lang ma-cover up yung bribe. Number 5 is the small players will rent out yung mga big contractors para makapasok sila sa game. That's license renting. Number 6, yung construction, either substandard or non-existent. Number 7, projects completed, papers are clean, pockets are fat, ang bayan natin, binaha na naman. Kasi itong flood control, naging subscription business. Kasi every year, bumabaha, every year may budget, and every year, SOP tayo. Now, did you know ba ang flood control is yan yung single biggest budget ng DPWH? Bigger than the roads, bigger than bridges. Why? Kasi guaranteed yung baha. That means guaranteed din yung racket nila. Now, look at Bulacan. Since 2022, almost 45% ng Central Luzon na budget na pupunta sa kanila. Pero siya pa rin yung pinaka-notorious na ghost project. Why? Kasi perfect for flood, perfect for excuses, and perfect for racket. Now, even worse, 64% ng mga flood projects don't even have a clear descriptions. Some contracts are just the same. Copy-paste na lang nila. Kasi walang tumitingin. So parang copy-paste na lang yung corruption natin dyan. Now here's what I realized when I was researching on this topic. If yung level ng corruption dito sa flood control budget is this high, what makes the other agencies clean? Diba? For sure, meron din talagang mga sneaky business dyan. I don't know, maybe sa healthcare funds natin, sa education funds, even sa pandemic funds natin. Remember niyo yung Pharmaly? Diba? Ang taas ng presyo ng ating mga face shields, ng mga face masks. Now, flooding is natural. Pero yung corruption is man-made. Pwede nating i-stop yung isa, pero yung the other one, we can stop it. Kasi every ghost project, hindi lang pera natin ang nawawala. Millions of lives ng mga Filipinos, businesses, mga family na mga na-displace dahil dito sa flood. Meanwhile, yung iba, nakahiga sa salapi from our taxes. Next time na bumaha na naman, instead of complaining sa Facebook, ask, where's the wall? Kasi hindi natin kailangan ng more budget sa walls. We need transparency. And transparency starts with us. Demanding it, sharing it, exposing the ghost. Because silence, that's the real disaster. So that's it for me. My name is Mark. What a great time to be alive in the Philippines. Bye-bye, bye-bye.